Good day, everybody. This is your friendly tech teacher, and today we're going to talk about printers. In the building now we have 4 new printers. They are the CPHS Math 7502, the CPHS Science 7502, the CPHS Social Studies 7502, and the CPHS English MP 8001. What I'm going to do today is go through how to print to each of these printers. All of the CPHS 7502s work the same. The first thing that you should do is decide what printer you want to use. Everybody should have all 4 of these printers in your control panel, printers and devices. And to get there, you just click on your start buttons and go to devices and printers. So to choose the one that you want as default, just click on the machine, pull down, and choose set as a default. That's a right click, pull down, set as default. The next thing that you should do on each of these printers is right click and go to Printer Preferences. All of the 7502s are set to default in the documents to print to the document server, and in details, when it prints, it's going to show up as your Windows login name, probably just your last name. So when you walk up to the machine and hit the document server button, you should see your last name. Then if you want to make the document secure, type a 4 to 8 digit number in this box, and when you get to the machine and you click on your document, it will ask for that number. When you set items this way through the printer preferences, it will go for every document you print. That applies to the 7502s. Now for the 8100s, the Ricoh 8100s, if you go to printer preferences, it also defaults to the document server, but this one doesn't have the capability to default to your Windows login name. So under user ID, you should type in your last name or something unique so that only you will recognize the document that's printed. And again, if you want to make it secure, type in your 4 to 8 digit number here so that when you go to print and you get to the printer, you can access, and only you can access that document. There's many other things that you can set from here, but once you set them from here, they're the same for every document that you print. If you want to set individual documents when you print, this is a Word document, this is just blank, and you come to print, here you can go to Printer Properties. This happens to go to a 7502. And if you click on Printer Properties, it pulls up a lot more options. So up here, you do have a lot more options that you can set and change. And if you go to Detail Settings, this is where most of them are. Job Setup, Document Server, and again, if we click on Details, you see your Windows login name, and you can individually add your password if you want for just that document. Click on Basic, you can change a few basic things as you can look through there. For the paper, if you want to print on a different colored piece of paper, put that colored paper in the printer machine and then choose what tray you put the colored paper in. And always remember to remove the colored paper when you're done. Also, you can change the layout of the paper, change it from two-sided, and you have other options there as well. Here we can go to finishing. You can collate. You can change the collate details so that you can actually reverse or rotate the collate so it's easier to separate. You can staple. Lots of options for stapling. You can add punches. Again, many different options for punching. There's a few other ones here that you probably won't use very often. Printing quality and effects. So if you want to put confidential or unauthorized copy prevention patterns, you can use those. So once you set those and hit OK and then print, that will hold for that printing job only. And if you want to do it for an 8001, it looks similar. But it's not quite the same. Printer properties. Again, the document server, you can come up here and you can add your file name. Or I'm sorry, you just add your password there if you want a password in there. Again, you can add the orientation, the layout. In this section, if you want to use the staple and the punch, you actually have to turn off document server and go to normal print, and then you can access the staple and the punch. And then you can go ahead and hit OK, and then go ahead and print. And that job will come out as soon as it comes up into the queue. I would prefer that you use the document server so there aren't pages left at the machine, but in this case, when you do the punch and the staple, it looks like we don't have any choice on a couple of these older machines. The only thing that I do want to mention is that if you see a printer in your devices and printers that you no longer have and you're unable to delete it, send me an email and I will take care of that for you. Also, you may have a printer called CPHS-second floor-MP5002. That printer no longer exists. I tried to remove it from all of the machines, but if you still have that printer, let me know and I can remove that as well. If you have any other questions, please let me know. Number is 67099. Email is the best. Thank you. Have a great day.